Good morning. Today we'll be talking about the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche and his false distortion of reality. I invite you to listen. Nietzsche's criticism of Christian and Catholic morality, which he considers weak, is his false perception of reality. I'll explain why. If a person rejects morality given by God, what will they become if not a human animal? An example would be the 10 Commandments, although there are more commandments in the Old Testament and the New. If refraining from stealing, beating, or murdering for fun can be considered weakness, what will they become if not this super-strong superhuman who lacks love and compassion for others and does with them as they please? The morality given by God in King Jesus aims to refrain from doing evil and not spread evil and barbarism to others, whether it's family, society, or nation. A Superman who lacked an ounce of Christian morality was the German Nazi. He was a Superman because he was an Aryan, superior to others. As a Superman, he could do whatever he wanted to other nations. Murder, rob, rape, and steal. With a lack of morality and a firm no to sin, a person turns into a devil or a human animal with no ounce of love or empathy for others. Morality is meant to be a muzzle and a rod of self-discipline so that a person doesn't sink to the bottom and become a barbarian. This barbarity was perpetrated by the German Nazis on Poles during World War II. Poles were then subjugated, murdered, and robbed by German Nazis, Soviets, and Jews who collaborated with the Soviets and betrayed them. Christian morality is not a threat to strength and vitality. It actually fosters it. What Nietzsche writes about his false distortion of reality. For a person to be strong, powerful, and courageous, they must be moral, loving, because that's where true strength comes from. And having God close to them. Moral principles provide discipline and ensure that a person cannot be broken or destroyed, bribed, or led astray. Love makes a person willing to sacrifice for family, friends, or country. It's love that builds true bonds. It's love that strengthens and makes us willing to sacrifice. As often as I see these strong people who tower over the weak, they are not willing to make sacrifices and sacrifices for others. This is evident everywhere. Faith in God and King Jesus allows a person to move forward, full of power, courage, and strength. They are capable of doing the impossible. Forgiveness allows one to forget what has been and move on. Forgiveness is forgiveness, not justice. Justice will come anyway. To move forward and begin anew. Forgiveness provides. I hope I've convinced you that this German philosopher, one of the fathers of the Aryan race and the German Nazis, failed and had a false view of reality and was mentally ill. This also shows how detached and distorted secular philosophers are, incapable of goodness and love. Beware of secular philosophers, especially German and Semitic ones, because they have a false view of reality. Remember, God is still alive, and Nietzsche lost faith in him. Long live God. God be with you.